Okay, welcome back to Gravity Sketch. We're here in my lovely studio, and I've asked some friends on Facebook what I should make next, and I've got a quick reply for an ashtray. And I figured, you know what, an ashtray is a really easy thing to make in here, I bet. So we are going to do it as fast as possible and see how quickly we can get this video to our friend who suggested we make an ashtray. So my guy's name is JP. He's an amazing graffiti artist out of Canada. You should check out his work because he does a lot of really cool graffiti work, a lot of street art, and one of the first street artists to get a grant from the Canadian government, as far as I understand, to come down to New York and do our little artist residency program, so that was cool. Alright, so we've made this basic thing. Now I am trying to bust its shape apart because I need to close this. Alright, and that'll do for now. I don't mind the little dimple. So, that could be made from clay, I guess. So, I want to change the color of this ashtray. Let's make it... We can make it... I don't know if it should be metallic or reflective. I feel like ashtrays are usually not like super reflective. They're more like a matte or like a basic color. Maybe just doing this tune would kind of like give it a little bit more definement. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And then color, kind of classic red, kind of like a clay, like a dirty pool house red. Yeah, this has been in the house for a minute. There we go. Alright, let's make some cigarette ash and a cigarette to put in this. So cigarette ash I think is going to be really nice and fun and easy. Probably use the volume tool. We definitely want maybe a basic material. Not that dark. We definitely want a gray. Dirtier gray, or it's like the brown grays. Yeah, gross. Smoking's bad, kids. You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. This channel does not endorse smoking cigarettes. Okay, there we go. That's kind of ashy. And we got a volume tool. So I'm going to just kind of play with this volume tool and just kind of clump a bunch of this together, and we'll make another one, slightly different shape, put that in here. Now I can kind of group all these together and can group, clone all of these. So the headset's starting to lag a little bit. A lot of different particles. Oh, it's ugly. It doesn't look quite like ash. This cigarette tray has been just sitting around for way too long. Now we just put a couple more random bits in here. And you don't want to cover up those bottoms. I don't like seeing under the model. Okay, there we go. Sort of like a gray cottage cheese ash. Alright, let's make that cigarette now. We're gonna want like a white, but not too clean white. Something like that. And basic material still is good, probably. Yeah, you know what? Let's do tune, because the ashtray's tune, so it'll kind of probably look good together. Make the ash look maybe more realistic by not having that outline on it. Maybe the ash will look a little more realistic if the cigarette and tray look different. I don't know. That's my theory. Let's go with it. And we are going to make one of these cubes. Okay, we want that to be rather thin. And let's just go ahead. Take a scale. I guess we can always change the scale. Oh yes, this is very sensitive. I forgot about that. Let's actually go for basic shapes, primitive objects. Because this should have like a cylinder in it. There we go. And perfect. Alright, so it's going to be about like, it's going to be a butt. So, about like that. Yep. And let us also make another cylinder for the filter. Hey, why is it not tuned? Come on, man. Where's my tune? Alright. And let's match this guy. Ooh. I think that's about the right size. We'll see. And if I were going to do this, be really anal about it, I would probably do that over again. The way so it fits perfectly. Yeah, you know what? What do I always say? Let's have some standards, right? Okay, let's have some standards. So we got the idea down, and we're gonna do. I do want the two tones. I think that's important for some reason. So we're gonna do this white, a little off-white. Do it on the same plane. Hopefully that'll help make it easier to get the same alignment for this filter. Okay, and there we go. Well, it does make it a little easier. Okay. Hey yo! Now we just gotta group those together to make sure they stay relatively nice. And look at that. That is the world's smallest ashtray. Okay. Oh, that's so easy. We can just shrink the sail a little bit. Hey. So that's a really gross ashtray. There's so much smoke in here. So there's obviously got to be a lot of butts sticking out of it. Smokers, don't smoke. And if you do, clean your ashtray out a little bit more than that. Oh my gosh, I meant to delete that and I just made more. Infinite cigarettes. Okay. Grouping that together. And there we have it. There's our little ashtray model. Thanks for the motivation, JP. So, I'll put in the description a link to that dude's artwork because you should check it out. Thanks for joining. See you next time.